come to the light. And here she walking in, the very thing that they treasured because she was a sinner is now sitting with the Messiah. Y'all catch this. And not saying a word, but y'all scared of what she may say. But she said, I don't care about what my past was like. I'm transitioning now. I'm not leaving here the same way I came in. Today is the day that I'm having my breakout. I'm tired of breakthroughs because it seemed like every time I break through, I leave something behind and I have to go back and get it. But this day I'm breaking out because I'm going to the Messiah myself. Oh, God have mercy. I'm not, Elder Epps can't take me on this trip, y'all. I got to go there myself. I don't hear y'all preaching and talking to me. I don't need no tongues laying. I don't need this. No, I'm going for myself now. I got an audience with him, and I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know if I get in contact with him, this is going to be the day. Oh, God help me. Today, I'm not taking no for an answer. Ain't nobody ever said that. Today, I'm not taking I don't know today. Today, I'm going to get it one way or another. I'm not going to mess it up with this lip service, y'all. I ain't going to sit there and mess it up with what I may think. I'm just going to stay behind in front of him, and whatever happens, happens. Because I know he's going to know what to do with this body to get his blessing through. The lady said, issue of blood stood behind him, and the Bible says she began to cry. She didn't know what to do, but I could fade him in her mind that whatever it was all right with him. But she knew it was something. Y'all got to get this. The woman came prepared with an offering. God help me. She was prepared to come with something that she could leave at the altar to let him know. I just want to let you know, whatever it's going to take, if I got to pay for it, I got to pray for it. But I'm going to put this on the altar and let you know this is my very best. Y'all ain't catching this. And she said, well, if this here ain't good enough, what this do? God almighty, have mercy. If this here ain't good enough for you, this is, can you take this from me? They tell me that whenever you receive a blessing, you should give to the blesser. I don't know about all that church stuff. I ain't even trying to figure it out. But I'm coming here with this. Look, y'all. I'm coming with this. Oh, you want this? Well, you got that. Here it is. How? Do you see her dismasked? She just took all that off. Put it down. She didn't care about no sanctification. She didn't care about no speaking in tongues. She didn't care about nobody else in the room. She knew today I can be transitioned. I can be transparent. I can be whoever I am today because this man right here is going to cleanse me for everything. Now, I want y'all to understand, there are times in your spiritual walk where God does things and you don't even have to ask for it. Man, I could shout on that one right there. I could have ran around the house. Can I keep on going for somebody that might want to get this nugget? In this hour, your God is doing things that you're not even asking for. He's doing it just because. Y'all don't understand. God is trying to show you all that if you just trust me, I'll carry you and I'll bless you. He says to this woman here, after all of that, now mind you, Soteria, she didn't ask for nothing from God. Not one thing did she ask. But he said to her, he said to the woman, thy sins are forgiven. Then he goes down and he said something that blew my mind. He says to this in verse 50, 5-0. And then he said to the woman again, thy faith has saved thee. Go in peace. See, maybe y'all didn't get this, but when he spoke, He took command of the whole house. Get this, Elder Epps. Because she violated the rules of Leviticus, where it says that women should not be in the audience of men. It's not quoted Leviticus in that manner, but it's the teaching of that women, you know, Paul said women need to be silenced in the church and all that stuff. Well, all that Leviticus and that comes together and tell them, hey, you know what? When men are talking, women need to be outside and let men have audience with men. So look at this. So Jesus told her in 48 that thy sins are forgiven. Then he addressed the house. I will go back to 49. And they that sat at meat with him began to say with themselves, within themselves. Look at this, y'all. Guess this. He says that those that sat around the table begin to ask within. They were not bold enough to come out their mouth and say this, but they begin to think this within, and they ask the question, who is this that forgiveth sin also? Now, wait a minute now. Y'all knew he was the Messiah. Y'all knew he came for a purpose. So now, you all that were condemning this woman, you all that were treating Jesus sideways, now you got the utmost respect for him. Now you're saying, this is the Messiah. What is it? What type of man could make a woman come off the street that don't know him and begin to cleanse him with her tears? What kind of man is this that is that powerful that would make a woman submit herself to him without saying a word? What kind of man is this that would cause a woman to bring up her earthly possessions and pour it all over? Who is this man? Y'all been misled. He's the Messiah, the I am that am. What powerful man is this that can make model men look at him and respect him? Well, guess what he did in verse 50. And now he says to the woman, he makes it clear. He makes it clear, and he says to her, he says, check this out, y'all. He looks at the woman. He said, thy faith has saved thee. Look what he said in the last part. Go in peace. No man in there could pass judgment. Y'all catch that out there? When God speaks, no matter what goes on, it changes. Oh, God, help me. When God said it's done, it is final. You see that they were talking at first, but then they start talking within themselves, saying, who is this that can forgive sin? He said, wait a minute, let me tell you who I am. He said, listen. Thy faith has saved thee. Go in peace. Go in peace. Now, don't worry about these people. Don't worry about what they're going to say. You walk out here the same way you came in and go in peace. Girl, you're blessed. You've been forgiven. Go and sin no more. Let me let you know, when I put my mouth on it, it's done. Anybody caught that? When God said, when I say there's peace, my peace I give you surpass all understanding. The peace I give you, the world cannot give. When I say go in peace, don't worry about it. I'm fighting your battle. I wish one would. I can see him say, I wish one would. See, y'all got to get it, because there was so much order that he was given. They began to talk to themselves. Yo, look at it. Look, LFs, they so bad, they got to now talk to themselves. They can't talk out loud and say this. They got to say it within themselves. So I'm telling you, God silenced the situation when he took over. So what am I saying to you all? There's people out there got a lot to say, but they're being silenced right now because they got to watch and see. Who does Soteria think she is coming in like the way she is? Who does she think she is putting in for that next job? Who does she think she is trying this? No, she's saying, I ain't telling you who I am. I'm telling you whose I am. Because the God that I serve has already lined up my blessing. I'm just walking into, I'm sorry, I just had to walk into my blessing. Don't get mad at me because you're seeing me blessed. Don't get mad because my God is opening doors up. Don't get mad. I got nothing to do with it, baby, because I laid it at the altar, and now God is opening the door. Don't get mad at me. I'm just the carrier of the word. Favor ain't fair, but I just have abundance of it. You got to look at this. See, people are out there plotting to bring you down. And in their plotting, God's already got a blessing for you. I wish somebody would just get this. I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave y'all alone. The problem that we're having in this our family is you all just need to walk it out. Stop having lip service. Stop trying to say something so profound and just go as God leads you. But that's only if you know how to take off that mask. Only if you know how to take off that mask. Take off that religiosity. See that religiosity, all that osity that you're putting on, and just be who you are. Be who God called you to be, and stop trying to cater yourself on what people think a Christian is supposed to look like, a Christian is supposed to act like, a Christian is supposed to sound like. You be your own voice as God orders you to speak. Do as God leads you and watch your magnifying manifestation of blessing. I'm just saying.